One.
Hi, my name is David Weekly, and I'm glad to be part of the Massachusetts Transgender Political Coalition and GLAAD-sponsored project, I Am Trans People Speak. I am an ordained United Methodist Clergy. I am a husband. I am a father, a grandfather. I am an author. I am a musician. I am a transgender man. I transitioned nearly 37 years ago, and for many years I enjoyed simply being alive on the planet, living my life as a father raising children, an ordained clergy leading a worshiping community, and enjoying life. But in 2009, my wife Deborah and I decided to share our story publicly. We did this for a couple of reasons. One of the major reasons is the continued persecution and rejection and discrimination that many transgender people face today from other people professing to follow Jesus. A second reason we chose to tell our story is the continuing discriminatory policies through community, state, and federal laws that make it difficult for transgender people to get and keep a job, to transition in their jobs, to obtain and keep housing, to simply be part of the communities in which they live. When I transitioned nearly 4 decades ago, as a young man, I believed that there would be enough education and research and positive transgender role models that many of the issues that I faced would long have disappeared. But this isn't true. Since coming out again in 2009, I and my family have re-experienced a lot of the same rejection, misunderstanding, and pain that I initially experienced when I was a teenager in school. Some churches, some colleagues, some friends tell me today I shouldn't even be allowed to continue my ministry. The contrast this time may be more painful because for so many years I simply enjoyed life. I didn't really have to think about being transgender. And I knew what it was like to simply have a job, have a family, enjoy activities, make a living, be who I am. So today, my wife and I and my family work for education and advocacy towards the full inclusion of transgender people, and for all people really, to simply be able to live with the respect, the freedom, and the opportunities that many people take for granted. As a transgender man and as a person of faith, I live and pray and work for that day when all people are equally valued and cherished simply for being who they are created to be. The good news is that a lot has changed. Today there are more resources, there's better education, there's a lot more support for transgender children and youth and adults and their families than there were nearly 4 decades ago. The good news is that there is also a lot of positive transgender role models for younger people to learn from and to get to know. The best news of all is that things are getting better, and I really believe that love wins.